Hey man, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Yeah, man. Today we want to title the video Heaven's Prayer Time. We want to tell all these spouses, all these Church of Jesus Christ people, and the rest of the people here that there is no heaven for you, and there is no 1,000 years for you. Do you understand? There is no heaven, and there is no 1,000 years for you. So you could tell all the lies you want to. See, that's why I sit back, Dad sit back, and he don't say nothing. By the way, this is Josiah. This is when Dad sit back and he don't say nothing. Because he knows you guys are gonna be telling people, I'm going to heaven, I'm going to heaven, but you're wasting your time. Every time you tell people that you're going to heaven, you're wasting your time because you know that you are not going to heaven. You know that everybody else have left you and gone to heaven, but you are still here on earth waiting for the mark of the beast. And you are not going to heaven. Do you understand? So that's why Dad just be laughing at y'all because it's funny. And today you send somebody with a shirt that say heaven prayer time. Heaven prayer time for what heaven? Prayer time for what heaven? Bro, you are not going to heaven, bro. You feel me? This is save your soul for the 1,000 years to make it to 1,000 years. This is not to make it to heaven. This is to make it to the 1,000 years. Because the heaven part is already gone. So we are now focusing on those that will save their souls to make it to the 1,000 years. Do you understand me? The heaven part was gone, was when you guys were trying to change Five Bill Baldwin and change the command from rebuilding Jerusalem and all this stuff. You feel me? It's already gone. When you got heard the trumpets and all the wonderful things, while you took your own content and he didn't say, I'm not gonna get no content. You feel me? But that's what you did. But it's over with now. Because you know what? You know what? The time is gone. Time is fast. He's not going back in time. He's not reversing time, going back in time for you guys to make heaven. No, he doesn't want you in heaven. Read this up, man. He doesn't want y'all in heaven in his kingdom, man. He's sending you to the beast. He's sending you to the beast kingdom. He wants you in the beast kingdom, blaspheming with demons. You like to hang with demons. You like to roll with demons. You like to do everything with demons. So he's sending you with demons. That's why he told you guys, you already blasphemed the Holy Spirit, not knowing what you were doing. You thought you were safe because you blasphemed him and because you said ill things about him and said ill things to him and did ill things to him, you committed blasphemy. You spoke against him and you committed blasphemy. So now you cannot go to the kingdom of heaven no more. The only place for you to be is blasphemy. Do you understand? So you niggas have lost. You feel me? Because there's no place for heaven for you. I don't know why you keep saying heaven, 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 this, heaven, that, heaven, this, heaven, that. Like heaven just gonna open up for you. If you want to keep saying heaven, you go ahead and keep saying heaven. Let's see how long it takes for heaven to open up for you. Let's see if you can really open up heaven and go to heaven. Since you say you'll go to heaven, since you want to tell the lie that you guys are going to heaven, and keep the lie going that the church is going to be the one. It's going to be one taken away. The church is going to be taken away. The church will be taken away. You guys will be taken away and taken to heaven. You'll rapture to meet Jesus in heaven, in the sky, in heaven. Bro, nigga don't want to argue with y'all. Nigga do not want to argue with y'all. A nigga not finna keep arguing with y'all every day, all day, every day. For a lot, because of a lot. You feel me? I'm not gonna keep arguing with people for a lot. You wanna believe that you're going to heaven? Go ahead, believe it. That don't mean you're going to heaven. Just because you say you're going to heaven, don't mean that you're going to heaven for real. It does not mean that you're going to heaven for real. You feel me? Just because you say you're going to heaven, does not mean that you're going to heaven for real. You feel me? It does not mean it. It does not mean none of those things. Just because you scream Jesus all day, don't mean that Jesus is coming to get you taken to heaven for real. Just because you say the Bible is about Jesus, Allah, and you put up, don't mean the Bible is really about Jesus for real. Just because you scream your lies and you scream your lies out loud, you say your lies out loud, you say this, you say that don't mean that it's gonna happen for real. So I command you, so he commands y'all. Keep saying what you're saying. He's not gonna stop you. He's not gonna fight you. He's not gonna do nothing but sit right here. Let you scream all day long. Like he told you. He only has 7 months now. Because we're going into the month of February. You feel me? 7 months. We're going into the month of February, so he only has 7 months now. He has 7 months though. He has 7 months though. You feel me? So, with that being said, man, nobody want to argue with y'all, man. Nobody's gonna argue with y'all. Nobody's finna argue with y'all. You feel me? Nobody's finna argue with y'all. No, nobody's gonna do none of that. You feel me? You are mad because you're not going to heaven. And you're mad. So you can pray you want to. You can call on your God, your Jesus. You can even call on Emmanuel. You feel me? You can pray to Emmanuel. You can pray to God. You can pray to whoever. And you can stop serving your statues. You can stop doing everything. You're not going to heaven. You feel me? Nothing you do is going to take you to heaven. Because he doesn't want you to. He doesn't want y'all there. And y'all not going to heaven. So it would be kind, it would be nice for you to stop bugging them. Stop bugging them about heaven. Because there's no heaven for you. And if you say there is a heaven for you, then take yourself to the heaven. But if you can't take yourself to the heaven, then there is no heaven for you. Do you understand? There is no heaven for you. So nobody's gonna argue with you. Nobody's gonna fuss and fight with you about this. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're here, you say you run things. You feel me? This is your heaven. You run everything. You think you come to heaven and say you run heaven too? Oh no, you're not doing that. You say you run everything here. You feel me? Keep running until the beast comes. That's why he's leaving. And then you could run in and argue that with the beast. And let's see who wins. Between y'all and the beast. Between you, Donald Trump, and the beast. You feel me? Like y'all said Trump is going to stop the beast. Trump is going to put his fist down and bring the police to attack the beast, to kill the beast, to defeat the beast. You feel me? I have no problem with nothing. I'm just chilling. You feel me? But like I told y'all niggas, feel me? You do not run anything. You do not have anything. Feel me? And when the time comes to show that you have heaven, you gonna be begging. Now you sending subliminal messages. Feel me? Now you send a message about I want to go to heaven. I don't care what you say. I don't care what message you send. Send all the messages. He's just gonna ignore you like he ignored you. He's not gonna make a video about every message you send. If you see a message, he's just making this video to talk about it. And after talking about it, he's gonna shut up about it. Because there is no point, there's nothing to prove. There's nothing for him to prove to you. Because you don't have power. You don't own heaven. So no matter what you say about heaven, you're not, since he knows that you are not going to heaven, there's no reason to argue with you or to fight with you or to prove anything to you. Because anything you have to prove to him that you are going to heaven. If you wake up every day and you still posting on Instagram, feel like that's all you have to post on YouTube, still doing your church thing, he knows you ain't going to heaven yet. There's no heaven for you. Do you understand? So there's no reason to argue with you or argue with anybody about who owns heaven and who does not own heaven. You can say all day long, Jesus owns heaven all day long. If Jesus owns heaven, tell him to come and take you to heaven. It's simple as that. No, nobody's going to argue with you about who owns heaven or who doesn't own heaven. And if you say Jesus owns heaven, he's going to be quiet. He will say, yes, Jesus owns heaven. Take us to heaven. He will say all that for you. He will agree with you. He will agree that Jesus owns heaven. Yes, Jesus owns heaven. Please take us to heaven. He will say it to you. He will say it for you. So that you will be full and content. And if you're still here doing YouTube, doing your worthless church, doing YouTube, telling your lies, you're still here and you haven't gone to heaven. That tells him that you're alive. So like we said, we don't want to argue with none of y'all. There's no heaven for y'all. So stop asking for heaven. There is no heaven for y'all. No matter how much you do, no matter what you do, no matter what you say, no matter if you try to be nice to him now, you give him money. The Bible says you cannot buy your way into heaven. You cannot buy your way into heaven. You cannot buy your way into heaven. You cannot give him nothing. He doesn't want that. He'd rather be broke and stay poor. Just the fact that you're not going to heaven. If you give it to him, he's going to take it. And you still ain't going to heaven. So there's no point on giving him anything. Because you still ain't going to heaven. He's not going to change his mind. He will agree with you and tell you, yes, you're going to heaven. And yes, you're going to heaven. Yes, you're going to heaven. Yes, go to heaven. Yes, you'll go to heaven. And he will take everything from you. And you're not going to go to heaven. So this is why I'm just trying to tell y'all, man. Just be safe. You know what I'm saying? And stop lying. You feel me? You can't force your way into heaven. You feel me? You force your way to say you run everything. You control everything. You force him. You think you can force him to let you into heaven. That is a no-no. Heaven doesn't work like that. You cannot force your way into heaven. Heaven does not work like that. Do you understand? So, but you made your way into hell though. Blasphemy, hell. Welcome to hell. Lake of fire. You made your way to the lake of fire though. Be blessed.